The principle of the law of attraction attracts like. In school, no one tells us how to form a group or whom we have to choose as our friends. Still, it is surprising that students who are studious have one group and all the notorious students have another group. It is rare to see a mixed group where there are a few studious and a few notorious students, or most probably we have never seen one. People who are alike will always form one group. As it is said, birds of the same feather flock together. Similarly, everything in nature which is alike is formed in a group. You will find sand dunes only in deserts. You will not find them randomly anywhere else. Though there are winds and sand blows with the wind, still, sand dunes are formed only in deserts. Similarly, you will find all the mines in the world in their respect. You do not find them scattered. Also, you will find coal, not a bit of it here and a bit there. All the water does not matter how many obstacles a river has in the end. In fact, every drop of water anywhere in the world has a tendency to flow towards the sea, even if it has to change forms to do so. I remember when I was in high school, there was a tuning fork experiment in our physics class. In this experiment, a tuning fork was dinged, and while vibrating, it was taken close to multiple tuning forks one by one. No tuning forks used to vibrate except the one with exactly similar make and vibrations. Verse, like attracts like, and everything is energy, and everything at a certain frequency. People or things which vibrate at the same frequency will stay away. That is why you will find all the stones together and all the minds in one place. So, if you desire your life, or if you want to attract something, you need to match your vibrational frequency with that, and it will raise you. Now we will learn about how to raise our frequency so that we can attract whatever we desire into our lives. We will also talk about what decreases our frequency and how we can remove those blockages. When you focus on what you want, you manifest what you want. Focus upon what you do not want, you get what you do not want. Let's start with an interesting yet funny exercise. Please close your eyes right now. Now follow my instructions. Do not think about a black monkey. Try not to think about a black monkey. Now you may open your eyes. So what did you think about? A black monkey? So what did we learn from this exercise? We learned that if you do not want something in your life, you end up thinking about. Now that you have thought about it, it's bound to come to your life. Because, as per the law of attraction, whatever we think of comes to our life. Our mind does not know the difference between affirmative and negative statements. So, for our mind, something or I do not means the same thing. So, which we do not want in life. Well, it's easy. Just don't think about what you do not want. Instead, think about what you do want in your life. One of our workshop participants said that he did not like to fight with his wife, and he was always worried about those fights. All day he used to keep thinking about not having fights, but when he reached home, something or the other would happen and they would end up fighting. He was focusing too much on not having fights, and he kept attracting the same thing every day. To change the scenario, all he had to do was, instead of thinking about not having fights, he had to think about having a pleasant time. When he did that, in 1 month, change at home and there were no more fights. So now we know why most of the time we do not get what we want. It is because our main focus is on what we do not want, and we keep attracting what we do not want instead of what we really want. So now onwards, let's observe our thoughts and try to think only about what we want. It will require some practice before it becomes a part of our system.